Welcome back to another
Good morning.
edition of Roast Beef and Bagels. We got some new stuff in the studio.
Oh, we got
Thanks to the beef. Last week we had the tripod. This week we have the straw,
the straw.
as you can see. It's our new backdrop.
It's part of our studio now.
Yeah, we're improving the studio, and might be different ones coming up. We don't know yet. We got to figure out a little change the scenery. We figure
No more kiss painting.
no more kiss painting for now.
It'll be back.
Yeah, we're gonna be outside soon. I think.
Yeah.
We probably could have been outside today. It's just a little cold.
Yeah, it's cold, but it's supposed to rain later too. They said.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know when, but you know, the fucking weather people.
We'll start off. Congratulations, Philadelphia Eagles winning the Super Bowl.
Yep. Very
Shocking.
Surprised actually. Very
Yeah.
surprised.
Yeah.
Thought the fix was in for Mahomes.
But no, I mean he took right off after they lost. I think he went over and congratulated the coach, or maybe Hurts. But they showed that he ran right off. He wouldn't stay. Sometimes the other team lingers around and whatever. But he ran right off the field. I thought they were going to get the three-peat, but no. But hey, congratulations, Philadelphia.
Wow.
Don't understand why you destroyed your city after you won, but whatever. I guess that's you will. So,
That's the way you celebrate.
knocking down lampposts, breaking windows, turning over cars. I mean, hey, they won. You were happy. You lost your shit.
Yeah.
God bless. So congratulations, Philadelphia. Now we got another 10 months or so. No, 8 months before football starts again.
I know pitches and catches went in, right? Already? Baseball?
I don't know. If they didn't go in, they're close to going in. Yeah.
I'm not excited for baseball like I am for football, though.
The Mets signed their first baseman, Alfonso.
I thought he wasn't going to sign, to be honest.
He wanted big money, but no team was interested. And normally a team.
Well, how old is he?
He's only 30, but they're saying he passed his prime with the home runs and stuff. But now you got Juan Soto protecting you. I mean, I'm not saying that Judge don't put up great numbers. I think his numbers were crazy insane last year because Soto batted with him, in that lineup.
So Soto's going to bat fourth probably for the Mets.
I don't know. They might bat him second, and they might put Alfonso behind him because I think Alfonso's. I'm not a Mets fan, so I don't know. I could be wrong, but I think that's their cleanup hitter usually. But I don't know. Well, we'll see. Mm-hmm. But they signed him. He was one of the last big free agents. The last big free agents to sign was Alex Bergman. He signed the other day with the Red Sox.
Oh, like I have to let you take the baseball. I don't follow it like football. So I mean, to me, it's boring. I know they change it around with the pitching clock now. It's a little faster. They
I like that better. The game was long.
Yeah, but too long still.
Baseball is not. I mean, it's exciting when things are happening, but the pitching, the waiting, a lot of anticipation. Hockey. I'm not a hockey fan, but going to the hockey games, exciting. Yeah. Constant back and forth running. Those guys are really good athletes. I mean, I guess you could say the same for basketball, running back and forth, but
basketball's soft now too, though.
I was gonna say I lost my interest in basketball. It's not the same like when I used to watch it as a kid.
Jordan, Magic, Bird.
Guys, but what about the Detroit Pistons, man? With Bill Laimbeer,
they beat the shit out of you. The bad boys, right?
Them, yeah.
Rodman.
Them and the Knicks would battle each other. It
was almost like a fucking street brawl.
Crazy
on a fucking court.
Yeah, it's crazy. But
the only guy that I've been interested in now is the guy from the Nuggets, and I don't even know. I just started hearing about him. They say he's putting up Wilt Chamberlain numbers. So,
the center,
the tall dude, I can't say his name either.
I forgot it. Djokovic.
I don't know, but I know one of the guys that were really good went to the Lakers recently.
The guy Luka from the Mavericks. Everybody was surprised in that.
They said he was hurt, and now they're not too sure if he's going to be good. So they traded him or something. I don't know. I don't keep track of
that. And they said his weight. Apparently, he was gaining a lot of weight, but who knows?
Well, Europeans eat differently than Americans. You come over here, start eating fucking McDonald's, and then that's it.
I guess could be.
Yeah, that's why
he is. Him and the guy
RFK's here.
Him and the guy from the Nuggets. The Nuggets was from overseas too. I think it's Djokovic, his last name. You know me. I'm gonna fact check and put it on. So,
well, they're saying like he's like 7'2", dude. He's like a point guard. I don't know. They say he's a center, but I talk to people. Some people say that he's a forward, really.
He can shoot from all over.
I like that. I like big guys that can shoot. Like remember Drazen, not Drazen Pitchers, Nowitzki.
Oh, from the Mavericks.
I loved him. I loved him. He was a 7 foot. Well, probably
he was
6'11".
Close to 7 foot.
Yeah, but he could shoot. Pass is phenomenal.
That's the same with this guy in Denver.
But they're saying that literally. They're saying he has Wilt Chamberlain numbers. Like literally. I mean, that's incredible. I mean, Wilt Chamberlain at the time. I'm not taking away from him, but he wasn't really playing.
It was a different class of players.
Yeah, he wasn't playing the calibers that Jordan and Magic and all were playing. But still, just to put up those numbers was astronomical. And now the league's softer, so I can understand a European person taking that. But
Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 points.
Huh?
Imagine that.
No.
Some teams don't score that much.
Oh, in a game, no.
He did it by himself.
5-on-1.
That's crazy.
And then wasn't he the one that said he had sex with like over 1,000 people? Or was that not him?
Yeah, but I think it was even more than that. That was another one that's claimed to fame. Him and Gene Simmons.
I was going to say him and Gene Simmons.
Yeah, and Gene Simmons is married. Good luck with his wife dealing with that and stuff.
I don't think he cares.
He don't.
All right. I know I usually go on my rants, but today I have a funny feeling Begel's going to go on a DOGE rant. That's why I got my Darth MAGA hat. So how you feeling about the DOGE?
There's a lot of things to talk about with just DOGE itself. But, I think the one thing that we're missing is literally common sense. And that's what the Republicans are trying to pride themselves on or guide themselves on with their mentality or way of thinking. I don't understand the liberals and their logic. And that's why they call it liberal logic or liberal lunacy.
Same thing for them.
If DOGE, and I don't care if it's Elon Musk, me, you, whoever, if they're finding money being wasted and spent and not applied properly for the best interest of the U.S.,
everybody should be happy.
Everyone should be happy. Mm-hmm. Right? It's a win. These Democrats are getting out. They're trying to start the chant. The chants always, they crack me up. When they start these chants to get the crowd riled up. Now they're singing, I think there was an instance where they were singing like civil rights song. Which side are you on? Or I'm like,
but these are the same people that put foreign citizens before their own. That's the part that I don't get. Like, I don't.
Unless you got something to hide, this is a good thing, And if you're worried that you're sending $10 trillion to, whatever, some small country in Europe for DEI initiatives or whatever, and you can give that 10 million to your U.S. citizens, what's the problem?
Yeah, it don't make sense, dude.
What's the problem?
Social Security is not stable. I think it's another 10, 15 years. So all this money that DOGE is saving, they could actually put it into the Social Security system instead of borrowing from it as usual. Mm-hmm. And secure it for the people. I mean, like us, it's really our generation that's going to suffer, let alone our kids, bro. But I'm saying the Social Security, our generation is going to suffer.
Well,
so
with Social Security, I'm a little bit in the middle with that because I believe it's never going to get depleted because you're always going to have a working force, right? So we'll retire, and when we retire, the next set of kids are going to start working. So they're going to be paying. Well, they're going to have to.
Well, our generation, both of us, I know you for a long, we were working when we were 13, kids. 14, 15. These kids now, I work in a school, one kid or two kids out of the whole class, and that's only one class, work. So if you do that amongst the whole school building, it probably has, 40 classes. That's a very low percentage of kids that are working early.
I think you're going to have these kids starting their careers, your doctors, your lawyers, and
hopefully
city workers and stuff like that. So I think Social Security is never going to really go away, ever. You're going to have the money's going to constantly be cycled in, right? I think that part's fine. What I do think that I like with DOGE is one of the things that Elon Musk brought up this week, that they're discovering that there is a large portion of scams going on. That, and he used the age 150 years old. And the problem with the media and liberals, they take that as an exact number, right? We make exaggerations when we speak with
All of
everything
us.
we do in life,
Everybody.
right? So he says, yeah, there's people 150 years old still receiving Social Security. Well, I thought he hit the hammer on the head. If someone is that old, God
Come on.
bless him.
No one's
And,
that old.
and you should be on every talk show in America,
Yeah.
you know, because you set the, you know, you went above and beyond the normal means and ways of living, right? Most people, God bless, if they get into the hundreds, right, and live a normal, healthy life. So what he's saying is he's finding out in these extreme cases of people very old age are collecting Social Security. Okay. He's not just going to stop it, right? Does Mr. or Mrs. So-and-so at 150, I'm going to use that number, still live? Knock, knock, knock. No, they passed away 20, 30 years ago. Knock, knock, knock. No, they passed away yesterday, whatever it is. And he's going to stop it. Hello, that makes sense to me because that's your money that's now being robbed.
Elon was saying that, which I think this is absolutely, he's proving that government is not efficient, right? So we'll use the welfare system, we'll use Social Security, and we'll use the voting registration. If someone dies in New York State, like we're in New York State, right? If I pass away, God forbid, the state should notify every agency that gives me some kind of funding immediately. So they should immediately cancel my voter's registration. They should immediately notify the local if I'm on Medicaid, Medicare, or whatever, right. And they should notify Social Security. Why not? It's probably a program that you can literally get when the death certificate comes in. It's attached to your Social Security number, and you kind of just press a button and says cancel, and then we won't have fraud. But the Democrats don't even want that. And Elon was saying that in most companies, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you're in a big company, I'm not, but in most companies, when you have like an accounts receivable or accounts payable, it says, I'm just saying a code word, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's your company code. Mm-hmm. What a small description of what it's going to, why is it going, and the amount, and how long that amount is going to be given, maybe a year or 4 years, whatever. He says the government doesn't have any of that. It literally has a blank spreadsheet that just kind of says like a person's name or whatever, and the amount of money. That's it. It doesn't have explanations why, how long, nothing like that. He says, and they're going to fix that. And I don't know why anybody would be against that. But
I don't get it either. I mean, so, you know, listen, I think you go chant and sing in the street. It's not going to change anything, right? Protests never change anything anyway. All you're doing is frustrating other people with blocking highways and all that other bullshit you're doing. And if you think about it, if that's generally your cause and you want to get the word out, that's all well and good. But now you got people now that are more against you because now you're disrupting their lives. Right. So think of when all these wonderful people block the highways and all that stuff, and cars got to sit for hours, and you got potentially someone who may be sick in an ambulance, or a pregnant woman trying to get herself to the hospital, or someone driving her to the hospital, and you're doing that. Now people are going to dislike you even more.
Yeah.
So protests are a waste of time. I mean, whatever, that group of people are going to constantly do it. So whatever, enjoy yourself with stuff like that. But it's not going to change what Elon Musk is going to do. I don't think him or President Trump really care, because this was the platform they announced that they were going to do.
Yeah.
No surprise, right? Just like Biden, he announced his platform was open borders. And guess what he did? He opened the borders. So if anyone has a problem that voted for that, well, then that's your issue, right? I didn't vote for open borders. I could tell you with 100% certainty.
I would never do that.
I would never. But this is what he said he was running on. So it shouldn't be a surprise to people, but it's a surprise to the Democrats, especially the political figures, because they're going to, I think, get exposed. I think.
Oh, definitely, bro. Because they know it's a fucking rigged game. It's a Ponzi scheme. And they're afraid. That's why they're always afraid of Trump, by the way, bro. His first term, too. He was going to expose there's no way you make $174,000 a year and over a sudden you're worth $600 million.
That's next. That's coming up next.
Oh yeah, those people are going to run for the fucking hills.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to go to jail, but they'll do a plea bargain. You'll see. They'll just disappear into the sunset. You won't see them.
I think the water's just starting to boil with stuff.
It's only been like 20. What is it? 29 days, 30 something days.
Not even a month.
No.
Not even a month. The guy has done more in less than a month than the prior administration's done in 4 years.
And what really kills me, dude, is they keep on mentioning Elon Musk like he doesn't work for the federal government, whatever. One, he's not getting paid to do this job. Two, he brought his own people in, and they're all kids though. And I think it's funny. They're young, they're hackers and all this shit. But they, he brought them in, and now I think he's paying them out of their pocket, his pocket or whatever. The other thing is that they're saying he has control. Fauci was a government person who wasn't elected. They're saying that because Elon wasn't elected. Fauci wasn't elected, and he had control of. I mean, he was telling people 1 minute the vaccine was going to be okay, and that it wasn't going to transmit the disease, and then the next minute he was like, "Oh no, it does, but it's a low thing." Like not one liberal said anything then. The other thing is most people don't notice, but the Federal Reserve is not a government entity; it's a private entity. So that guy sees all of our information, and he's not a government worker either. But no one's complaining. And to be honest with you, bro, 18 months ago, everybody on the left loved Elon. Everybody on the left loved him. And all of a sudden he started seeing what was going on. He was like, yo, fuck that. I'm jumping ship. Now they hate him, Same thing with Adams, So,
oh man, what's going on with him?
Yeah, he's starting to talk to the borders. People over here are mad, dude. But you know what? I'm not a big Adams supporter, but I give him a little credit, dude. I give him credit for fucking saying, you know what, I'm going to put the criminals that are here illegally away.
Oh, he's starting to see the light too. Yeah. I mean, so I just, again, I think one thing we've always said was just use some common sense and be a free thinker when you hear these things, right? Don't automatically just take the media for what they're saying. Again, no matter what side of the aisle you stand on, right? Don't automatically listen to a leftist or a right wing based on what's being said or what the media said. Think about it for a minute. If money is in this situation, if money is being wasted, think of your own family. If you had your kids or whatever, and they waste money every day.
You cut off their salary or whatever.
Their allowance, right? Allowance. So, Dad, Mom, I need $3 for a bottle of water. All right. And every day you give them that $3. And every day, then all of a sudden you find out they're cracking the seal, taking a sip, and dumping it out. Every day. Mm-hmm. Three, every day. Why don't you say, hey, man, I'm wasting some money here. Either I'm going to give you a cup of water that you can drink, right? Or whatever the situation is, you're not going to want to waste that constant flow of money. And I think that's all DOGE is doing. They're looking where the U.S. is spending money unnecessarily. Mm-hmm. Clearly, our country is in a tremendous debt, right? That's another political point.
39 trillion, I think.
Every election, right? Which president got us further into debt? You're in a hole so far that to get out of it's probably impossible. Yeah. It's never going to happen.
I don't think it'll get out.
Right. But at least if you could slowly stop the bleeding a little bit and say, you know what, we're not going to waste money on certain things anymore. And they're announcing stuff. It may seem like a lot to me, but they're announcing things like, oh, we saved $500,000. To me, that's like, whoa, that's a lot of money.
In the big picture, it doesn't, but it added up over a bunch of things. It does.
Right. Because you're talking trillions and trillions of dollars of debt we're in. So they're saying, hey, even the 500,000, the smaller amounts are big. So I just say use common sense. If you see things like this and hear things like this before you jump the gun and say, who the hell is Elon Musk? Yeah. And that's what's being beat on you by the liberal media and, then you start believing the Democrats. Shit, so you start believing it because you're not letting your mind show its full strength and potential. You're being weak about it. Yeah. So don't be weak.
And the media is saying to all these people that they're not being transparent. I actually think they're being very transparent. There's a report that comes out now from Elon to the press secretary that goes out to the press, and there's an app that shows how much the savings is. And if you go down to the app on the bottom, it shows you. I tapped some, but it shows you what department it's coming from and specific reports showing where the waste is. So don't listen to Anderson Cooper, who now calls Governor Dix, the former governor of New Hampshire, or something, Dick on live TV to defend the corruption of the Democrats. It's incredible, dude. I don't know.
Can you imagine? Live TV, he calls the governor a dick. Imagine if it was the other way around.
Forget it, dude. And anyway, and we have a friend, I'm going to say, because it's Jesus. It's always Jesus. He's fucking crazy. he posted a picture of Elon and his son in the Oval Office the other day, which I thought was kind of cute. I know why he brings his son there. I get it. But he said he was disrespectful because he wasn't wearing a suit and he had a baseball hat on. Actually, this is similar. And I immediately posted under him. I said, "What's really funny about you fucking liberals is this is disrespectful not to wear a hat and to not wear a suit in the Oval Office. But Bill Clinton literally got his dick sucked in the Oval Office, and that wasn't disrespectful. Like, I have no idea. My thing is the hypocrisy in the liberals and the media. Oh, it's just
so the biggest bunch of hypocrites, liberals.
So one more thing, the federal government, he's doing the buyouts now. It's like 400,000 jobs. He'll fact check me, but it's around 400,000 jobs that they're buying out, whatever. Fucking liberals are going nuts. Bill Clinton shrunk the government. He laid off 377,000 people, which is very close to the number that we're doing with Elon, Trump, whatever.
Trump, yeah.
And no one said nothing back then. Gore came out. It's on YouTube. I mean, you could see it. I mean, it's not like it's a lie, but everybody was okay when it's on their side. And I tried it. There's this other guy, I don't want to say his name, but I used to work with him. He talks to me now a lot online. And I said to him, dude, you can't be against something that you're okay with on your side. You have to get away from sides. I mean, we say this all the time. I'm not a Republican or Democrat. I'm an independent. I don't give a shit. I do lean right only because of taxes. That's my crutch. I don't want to be taxed, right? But if they do something right or wrong on either side, I'm going to say it. I mean, that's just the way the fuck it is. These people are fighting their side, not realizing that their side did the fucking same thing the last administration. I mean, how do you do that? They're saying day one, this is the other thing, day one, Trump said he was going to lower fucking prices. Dude, you didn't say shit for 4 fucking years. And now all of a sudden, because Trump said day one, you're fucking assholes. They don't even know how to take an economics
Can you imagine liberals having the nerve to talk about inflation?
But a tax and spend party. They're a tax and spend party. Like, it's crazy, dude.
I'm amazed by the number of posts you see on social media by liberals that are complaining about inflation.
And the egg prices. Dude, literally, I mean, it's all over. Just Google it. Don't believe me. Google it. The Biden administration killed 10,000 chickens. In all fairness.
Millions.
Was it 10 million?
Millions.
Oh, I didn't even know. So I thought it was 10,000, 10 million. It's possible. But he'll put it up.
Millions.
But it's because of the bird flu. But that's the reason why. They're blaming Trump. These people don't know how the system works at all. CNN is just going, here, this is what you got to say.
Right.
And then they go, okay. And they say, oh, Trump did it. Oh, Trump did it. Oh, so Trump did it. No, there's zero research. I mean, and it's right there. Actually, the Biden administration is not even really hiding it. I mean, the woman who left the agriculture department did say, she goes, we had to kill him. Like, she came out and said it. It's literally her fault, but not directly. They had to, they're saying, because of the bird flu. I get it. But they're blaming Trump. How is that possible? I don't get it.
Dude, I told you in the prior episodes, I call it the bobblehead effect. The media says something, you just go like this. With no thinking, no research, no nothing. That's how blinded people are. It's amazing. The other thing that happened this week too, again, with the protesting, the thing in California with the immigration about now people being deported. And a lot of Mexicans took to the street. Well, let me take it back. A lot of what appeared to be Hispanics took to the street in Mexico and closed down PCH1, right? Their biggest highway. Okay, you want to make a point, whatever, you're upset about the deporting. Those are your people, that's your country, blah, blah, blah. Two things. One, sponsor them. And we talk about this.
Yeah, call the State Department, sponsor them.
Sponsor them.
Take them in your house.
It won't be a problem. Sponsor them.
Not one person will do it.
Take them in. Help out your people, regardless of where they come from. Help your people so they don't get deported. Sponsor them. Two, if you're so proud that that's your country, that's this, that's that, then go back home with them, right? Go to the land that you love. They're
waving their country's flags.
Go back. Go enjoy, grasp that country, that pride, that culture, grab it and go back, right? Don't enjoy the luxuries and freedoms that you get here.
No.
Right?
Be proud, go home.
Be that proud person, right? And go home, right? I went to Italy, loved it. Would never want to live there.
Yeah. I mean, the food's good.
Food's excellent.
Yeah, food's good.
But you know what? They got no ice. They don't believe in air conditioning.
No, there's no air conditioning.
I'm American, right?
In some towns, the water pressure is horrible too. I mean, because it
whole
relies
thing,
on the mountains.
the shower system. I mean, everything. It's nice country.
Beautiful country.
Beautiful.
I mean, Venice is phenomenal. Beautiful.
It's backwards. Things are backwards there, right? But you know what? The Italians that live there love it, and that's their way of living, right? We're Americans, right? So those same people that come from whatever country, Mexico, Colombia, Guatemala, whatever, they're Americans first. So they love this country and what it gives them. But now you're taken to the streets, and all of a sudden you got this new wave of pride about where you're from, which is all well and good, right?
Yeah.
I wave Italian flags. I'm not going to lie, right? We have our
I have an Italian flag on my arm,
so,
but I also have an American flag.
Right. So wave flag, be proud. That's your country of origin, right? Where you're from, and your nationality and your ancestry. That's awesome. Don't disrupt America's way of living or say that now there's something wrong with America when you're enjoying our luxuries and freedoms here.
Yeah.
If you have that now mental reversal and you say, you know what, I'm missing something, then you can go back. Or if you really want to help them people become American citizens, then sponsor them. Right?
They won't do it, bro.
So you have those options, and that's what's actually awesome about this country. We give you the luxury of these options, right? It's not like, oh, we're saying they're deported no matter what. No, that's not the case. Any one of us, you, me, Beef, we can call up, we can go online, fill out a form saying, hey, I know this person. Now I'm going to sponsor them to be.
They're going to come live with me, and I'll support them until they get on their feet. Mm-hmm. But they're not going to do it.
No one will do it.
Guaranteed. Did you see that? And actually, I used to like this girl too because Bella used to watch them when she was a kid. The girl from Disney. I'm horrible with names, guys. I'm horrible. The one who was crying. She was just crying.
Selena Gomez.
Yeah. So I used to like her. I actually, out of all the Disney people, I thought. Down. Yeah, she had to. She was stupid. But she's there. A multi-millionaire is there crying that she wants to help. But she didn't call up the State Department to get, like, say, 3 families. She has a 25-room bedroom fucking
mansion, and she's single.
Just tell her, listen, I'll sponsor 5 families because I want to be about it. But what do? Bagels? They talk about it. They're not being about it. You
talk about it.
Do that.
Be about it.
Motherfucker.
That's what roast beef and bagels from now on. We're going to let everyone know.
That's our slogan.
That's going to be it. Don't talk about it. No. Be about it.
And dude, these people are crazy because like I am one of the most patriotic people you probably fucking meet. I mean, both of us, but him more than yeah, but yeah, a little bit. But there's a guy online, dude, and I don't really ever get triggered. I hate the word trigger. I wasn't really triggered. I was annoyed. But he was like, "You're triggered." Dude, the guy called me a traitor to my country. I go, you gotta be fucking kidding me, dude.
It was on one of your things?
On one of my posts, yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
And, it might have been on Jesus' post, to be honest. That's Jesus' friend. And I said, dude, let me tell you something. And I don't talk about this. I'm not bragging, believe me. I didn't do a lot, but I'm a 9/11 responder. I was down there for fucking 18 days helping, and I didn't have to. In my division, we volunteered. We didn't have to. Whatever. I went because I thought it was right to do. I spent 25 years trying to protect the students of New York City to the best of my ability. I wasn't always perfect, but I tried, right? I did more for this fucking country than this fucking prick probably ever did. And he's probably, I hate to say this, I'm going to get hell for this, but he's probably on fucking public assistance, feeding off me, telling me I'm the fucking traitor. Meanwhile, I've been working with Sal since I was 11, paying taxes since I was fucking 13. And he knows I'm a guy who likes to protect. I always wanted to protect people. I mean, he'll tell you some boss stories eventually, but but I got so upset. I was like, I'm the fucking traitor. This guy wants men and women's bathrooms. He wants illegal immigrants over fucking citizens. And he wants to rape the middle class and the working class to support himself. And he's telling me I'm the fucking traitor. I couldn't believe it, bro.
It's amazing.
It's crazy.
And again, I think maybe the people that are unemployed have too much time on their hands and they get really brainwashed by either daytime TV like The View and all that other nonsense and liberal media. You know, instead of actually just taking 2 minutes out to apply common sense, you know, it's just normal way of thinking. You see a big pothole in the street. Are you going to walk around that pothole or are you going to walk straight and try to go through it? No, common sense is, hey, man, if I walk straight, I might fall. Right. Let me walk around that, right? You think about it for a second. But what happens with the liberal media and most liberals and Democrats is they're brainwashing their followers not to think. They want you to be weak. Yeah. They want you to be that bobblehead, right? Yeah. And we're not saying only vote Republican or right.
No.
We're just saying,
Vote for the policy, not the person.
Be that free thinker.
Yeah.
And it's important because I think once you're a free thinker, your eyes start to open up a little. A guy that I don't like, Stephen A. Smith. Listen to some of his recent
once in a while,
podcasts.
Once in a while, dude. Yeah.
He outright says that the American people, and he's a sports guy. I never liked his sports commentating. I just wasn't a fan.
He's a little rough.
I
like that he's well-rounded in his thought processes. He's very willing to correct himself quick, but I don't think he's.
I don't like his delivery. The way,
it's almost like he's demanding it.
But
right?
that's his gimmick, right? That his rough and authoritative, and his aggressive tone. That's his delivery. And listen, that put him on the map, right? If he was just an everyday reporter, he probably wouldn't be on the map. But if you even listen to him, because he works for ESPN Plus. I don't know how he did it. He has his own podcast, so technically he's got 2 jobs. So if you listen to his show, because he starts to talk about politics now, he straight out said he voted for Kamala, right? He voted for Harris. But he said the American people, not Republican or Democrat, American people have been lied to for years. Mm-hmm. And he said, who knows if he's going to swing one way or the other. But what I'm saying is people are starting to now listen and think for themselves. And for the rest of you people that still won't, I mean, that's on you. You do what you want.
Exactly.
But that's all we've always been trying to preach. Not left, not right. Just whatever scenario is put in front of you. I don't care if it's politics or the pothole in the street. Think.
Yeah.
Apply common sense. And then make the right decision that's going to be in the best interest for you. Right? We know after this show, people like Jesus or whatever are going to keep sending us these memes, right? Because you believe
if it's a meme, it must be true.
Which is, again, it's also hysterical. I'm telling you, they have apps on your phone, meme makers.
I sent it back. I sent one back. I forgot what it was, but he posted something. I literally just made a meme that said the complete opposite, and I sent it back to him. I said, "Does it make it true now? Like, was it my more like?"
And I was just gonna say, maybe roast beef and bagel. We're just gonna do meme after meme after meme.
Keep sending them out,
and then maybe we'll start brainwashing some people to believe all the memes too. I mean, it's ridiculous.
And listen, like I understand, like sometimes, like it's probably me more than him. And there's somebody commented, I'll say like whatever 10,000, whatever, because I don't remember it. But the concept is still true. So it might not be 10,000, might be 10 million. But the concept is still true. So he'll correct it. He's a great fact checker. He does it for us, whatever. And that we should say, you know what? All right, I fucked that up. But nobody in liberal media says it, dude. No one just comes out and say, you know what? This one I missed. Right. The COVID, they didn't say they missed. Fucking Russia, they didn't say they missed. Please. I mean, just come out and say it. I mean, at least you'll be at least a little bit credible, That's what there's this guy, I think I could say his name. I don't think he can. This guy, Lance, he's an old friend of mine, and he actually blocked me. He blocked, which I couldn't believe it. I mean, he would put up a meme. I would go online and find something that was counteractive to it because what he put up was not true. I did it for like 2 weeks. After that, dude, I couldn't find him. I didn't know, so I had to ask somebody else. I said, I can't find him. Is he okay? And they were like, if you can't see him at all, not even his fucking profile, he just blocked you. Bro.
Yeah, I had that too. I mean, not that I was close to the person, but something similar. Every day was disinformation. Yeah. So one day I just said, hey, can you stop spreading disinformation? And I sent them some links to like whitehouse.gov or actual things that were being said. Didn't get a response.
Blocked. Yeah, I love it. But this is supposed to be the family, the party of inclusion and all that. Dude, they don't want to include you. If you're not in their fucking bubble, they can give a shit. They don't give a fuck about you. Their response is you're racist, misogynist, sexist.
The usual.
They can't debate. They don't know how to debate. They figure they name call and they'll shut you up, but they don't know that shut me and him up.
No, it's the usual stuff. You'll get called a whole bunch of things, and that's getting boring and played out.
Yeah, come up with something new.
Come up with something new. Yeah, 100%. So. But so again, we're just telling you, keep an open mind with things, be a free thinker, and just not jump so quick to a meme or a news report on either side about anything. Make your own judgment, and it's just something we believe in. And of course, the slogan: don't talk about it,
be about it.
Be about it. Right? you want to protect them illegal immigrants, migrants, whatever you want to go for it, man. Just go sign up.
And if you want to fucking defend Medicaid and Medicare if it gets cuts, then take a checkbook out, write it to the department, make a donation to help out. They're not going to ever fucking do it.
Help out with some pre-tax money paid.
Yeah.
You can write
it off.
Government's not going to say no.
Yeah, you write it off.
They'll take anything. They don't care.
Yeah.
And they don't. It would be a write-off, right?
If you want, you could probably even do one of those like direct deposits to them. Go to the bank and say every week I want $100 taken out of my check given to the federal government for
whatever they want.
So security, fucking
whatever.
Medicare,
Want to give it to illegals?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just do it.
They will never do it.
No, all the multimillionaires in Hollywood, all the big shots, protesting, all the Democratic politicians that are worth millions when they get paid only a 6-figure salary, none of them will do it. Or your AOC.
Yeah, Nancy.
No,
they're not doing it.
So, they're not doing it. Ridiculous stuff. And so we just want to say, we hope you like our new backdrop called The Straw. We got some new merch.
Well, we tried something new.
We're going to work on it. We got some trucker hats. This one came out better.
All right. It's all right.
This one.
Yeah, I'm in charge of the merchandise, so I'm trying a bunch of different things.
But this one's not so bad.
Yeah.
You can.
Matter of fact, if you want to call in, since that's our first, if you want to write to us, call in or whatever.
Nice trucker hat.
Give it this won't even have to be
not even a contest.
No, it doesn't even have to be a contest because it's my first pro.
Yeah. I mean, again, you can see the logo.
Yeah, a little bit,
but it's on like a leather type patch, so it probably was a little difficult. It was cool.
It was different. Whatever.
I like it. The colorway is nice.
Yeah, the color is really nice. I think.
Right, with that grayish blue and then the tan.
The first person, matter of fact, just send us a question and then a DM Roast Beef and Bagels and give us your address and I'll mail it out to you because it's the first. It's the first one. I think it came out okay, but it's not perfect. So Yeah. We do now have, though I called up Bagels this week. I work with somebody who does T-shirts regularly, like as a second thing. So we will. I mean, he's stopping me right now. He's like, "Don't fucking do it." But I think I'm gonna do it anyway. I don't care. But I'm gonna try to get like 250 shirts. We're gonna try to go to the church and give them out to get some more. I know, but you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna bring the banner with us. And the only thing we're gonna probably ask is that you just follow us on YouTube. More importantly, right?
Yeah, get some subscribers.
Yeah, and we'll take some pictures with you so we can post later on, and you'll get a free shirt, T-shirt. I got fucking bottle openers, pencils. I got
crazy
the bands.
Those rubber bands when
like
they
the cancer golf bit, but we're changing it to roast beef.
Yeah, the thick wristband things. Yeah,
and we'll be able to just give them out. We'll bring the kids to see you, take some pictures with us. And you know what? If it doesn't go anywhere, that's fine too. We'll just have a good time. We always have a good time.
We do always have a good time. So, thank you for tuning in this week. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this out with your friends and family. And we'll hope to see you soon.
Ciao.
Ciao.
See if the button works.